Welcome back, Knotty Nation. I am really excited for this video on how to make concrete look like wood. We partnered with Design Crete DIY, and we've got Mitzi in Las Vegas with this class showing us how to do it step by step. Check this out.
The Knotty Artisan.
Okay, so it's the next day. It's super dry. We're gonna scrape these little nuts that we did, sand it, and then we can start cutting it. And then we'll go over there and we'll cut our sample boards, do the same thing to our sample boards, and then we get to mix up the stain and do all the staining. Yeah, so with the scraper, just go with like...
Go with the grain?
Yeah, with the grain and like slight pressure just to see, and then if you need more pressure, add more pressure. Ooh, that actually came out really cool. Yeah. Then you can kind of like, if you need to. Oh yeah.
So I had all my shovels there when I moved. I tell you, that's one thing I don't miss.
Nice.
Anyone else want to scrape a little? Give it a try?
You're doing great.
Perfect. That's what I do whenever I get to a spot that's stuck. I just kind of like a couple little ones.
Start back down there.
It doesn't matter. You can actually scrape across the grain if you need to.
Yeah, no, the cable's just kind of in the way from
Oh,
the
yeah.
good angle.
Yeah, they say it is good stuff.
So even though it's the next day, it's still doable. It's like it's still soft enough to. I was a little worried it was going to be too hard, but since we're indoors, it's curing slower.
Stay away from my wife.
And then we need that board.
Bowl?
This is what we're using right here? Okay. And when you're scraping, you don't have to go from end to end like you do when we're texturing. You just do whatever. Yeah. Yeah. That one looks really cool. But on this edge here, it's like real high. There's a big lip. So if you were doing this on a patio and it was adjoining another surface, I would take that lip down so you don't grab it. So for that, you just do some of that.
Don't you have another round down here?
It's what?
Don't you have another one of those around here?
I do.
All right, take this up.
It's not super important that you go with the grain. Like, it's not really gonna show, except for unless you do something like that. There we go. Yeah, gracias.
De nada.
Yeah, I should talk about how you lay out your patio. Okay, so I like to start in the middle with a chalk line, and that way when there's two people, you can work on both sides of the line, like going like that. If you start at the edge of your patio, you're both on the same side and it takes longer, but it's still the same thing. So, and then also, if this is your patio and let's say like that's your house right there, you want to measure the width of your patio. If our grain's going this way, I measure like across the planks this way, because you want to make sure you're going to have not like a 2-inch plank at the end. Like if you start at one end and go all the way to the end, and then you have a 2-inch plank, it looks weird. So
Like flooring, basically.
yeah, just think about it. Yeah, plan that out. Usually if I do have a small halfy board, I'll put it by the house and not on the front end. This board does kind of move a little bit. No, it's good. So then you just take this and, oh wow, that works real good actually. Does anybody want to do this? And just drag it all the way back. You don't have to push very hard. We just want to expose that
Yeah, I done
black.
messed up.
It's okay.
Just like
That's just a splinter of your wood.
Oh wow. Look how the black pops
Yeah.
through. That is awesome.
Yep, go all the way down and then just bring it back, 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 back.
Okay, so all the lines are, and then you add in your.
Yeah. On a job, you want to start with a chalk line in the middle. That way, one guy goes that way. Okay. It's starting to look like wood.
Dude, this is where it starts changing.
Yeah. When we cut those cross ones is when it really,
I didn't really notice that. I mean, I noticed the grain, but it's starting to look like wood.
yeah. I can't wait for the stain to hit these knots.
Do you have a rhyme or reason to, or you just kind of eyeball?
I do. So I go by like how big the patio is. If it was, let's say it's like a big patio, 600 square feet, I'll basically divide it into sections this way. So if I had a section right here where, like an imaginary line, all the lines on this side would be close to that line, but never on it, and they would never line up with each other. But I'd have a bunch over here, a bunch over there, a bunch over there, yeah. So get something that's a 90 degree so that you don't have your lines going wonky. And I would pick spots, maybe where that line is showing through would be a good one right there. Just line it up, line this thread edge to this one, and then it should be 90 degrees. Now, where's the score tool? Yes, okay. I learned this the hard way. So when you're scoring your lines this way, don't go all the way to the edge because it will slip and you'll mark over here. So you go, yeah, just go shy of the end. And then also what I like to do is I like to score the end cuts a little bit fatter, just so that they stand out more. And then I'll start over on this side.
Oh, so you're saying always pull to the center.
Yes,
Okay.
always
You're
pull to the center. It's hard. But as many as I've cut in my life, and I've cut a lot of these, I still will slip if I don't do it this way.
Yeah, smart.
And then looks like that. And then so now the next one I'm gonna put somewhere in this area. And doesn't really matter where. I just don't like my cuts to be this close to each other. I want them to be further than at least that. And I don't want my cuts being within this of the edge because you don't want a little piece of board. Looks weird. So maybe like there would be the minimum. And since this is such a small one, thank you.
Kind of just alternate them like.
Yeah.
flooring.
I'd probably put on one row I'd put one cut, the next row I'd put two cuts, one cut, two cut. And then if you want to put nail holes, you just do this.
Oh.
And you have a nail hole.
It's because it's going to give you almost a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Tricky, because I was like, hold on. I was like, why didn't we do that before? Oh, yeah, now I see why.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. Except for now that I've done that, we kind of have to do it to all of them. We don't have to. We could just
Make
have.
some real long planks. There
Yeah.
we
We could just have nails on some. So I'll let you guys decorate this thing. Wherever you think a nail would logically be.
Is this good?
Yeah, don't overthink it. Wherever your feelings tell you to put it, put it.
That's good.
The less perfect you try to make wood look, the more perfect it looks. You can also, like, since we have nail holes, it kind of goes with the rustic look, you can put scratches and stuff in it too. And then when we stain it, it looks really good.
big?
No. Yeah, it'll work. Wow, you have some nice wood.
Thank you.
That's something you can't tell, right?
Sorry, we're day 2. We're into the dirty jokes.
We're all friends now.
Yeah, day 1, we're like figuring each other out. Day 2, we're
Like, hello, I'm very professional.
day 3. We gotta send everyone home. Dude, I didn't even think of these nail holes. Man, they look cool.
Cute, huh?
Super cute.
It's not what I was going for, but
Yeah.
So you don't measure it out like, say, you've got an 8-foot plank, like an 8-foot flooring plank. You just
When I first started, I did because I was nervous and stuff. But it looks faker. It looks fake for some reason. Yeah,
too precise.
it's too precise.
Too, yeah. And probably the bigger area, the more you pick up the pattern.
Yeah. When I started doing it just by my feelings, they came out way better.
there you go.
I usually use a framing square, yeah. Those are perfect.
I got a speed square. You want a speed square?
Well,
I got like 10 of them.
I think we're too late now. We can use them for the sample boards.
All right.
can you put just a sealer over this, or do you need the stain on it?
No, you can put just sealer.
I mean, if you wanted that white, like
Yeah.
washed out deck look.
Yeah, if you want like a whitewash look. So I would just use maybe like a little gray on it, or?
No,
We'll find
actually,
that out when we start.
when you put sealer on this, it's gonna turn like beige.
Oh, okay.
So it won't be white. So I would stain it with white if you're gonna do the whitewash look.
Dude, just like that, all of a sudden it really looks like it.
Cute. Good job, guys.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it. If you want to come out and learn hands-on in Las Vegas on how to do this exact same procedure, check out the link below. We'd love to have you. Also remember, we don't ask for any money from you, but we do ask for 3 things. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and ring the bell so that you're the first to find out all the new information.
The Knotty Artisan. The Knotty Artisan.